Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for Duel 2 for the season opener at Daytona, essentially. And, well, let's just cut to the chase with the starting line. Colin Cropley on the front row. Eddie Neal in one of the open cars. Same for Jeremy Wade. Jay Roy, I think, is locked into the field. Hana Kanako is in the one car for this one. She ran a start for 2 in season 1 in the Project 1 car. Tommy Lindbergh in the 89. Lisa McKenzie, who gets her story in a minute. Lyle Austin is part-time for Cropley Motorsports. Grave Prower is there. Taylor Lay is locked into the show, and he's part-time this season. Kane Lemon must race his way in. He's the one in charge of, he's the main guy, the main leader of Daredevil Motorsports. Driving the full season at 53 in place of Satsuki Himigari. He's got to make it into the show on speed, essentially. But let's see what he could do. Quite a few entries to look through as this duel goes down. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into duel number 2. Alright, so duel 2 is set to begin. Nicole Cropley on pole. Oh yeah. So right at the start, we'll just let it, let things settle and oh wait, Taylor Lay blew an engine. Wait, what? Taylor Lay blew an engine in the background. The race literally just started. What just happened? The race literally just started. He blew. Oh my gosh, engine blew out right at the start. It was hard to see. It was on the right side. Oh my goodness. That did not look right. Oh, that looked rough. .41 of Eddie Nealon. And, well, he's gotten shuffled back. Him and Cropley getting shuffled back behind all these guys. The thing about Nealon, since he's falling back, I might as well mention it, but the thing about Nealon, he doesn't even, I don't know. The concern is not a matter of he's like 15th or so. It's a matter of how many open cars are in front of him. That's basically how this is being determined. This is, oh boy, this could be messy. But anyway, there is Grave Prower. Yeah, his first start of the season. He was trying to get in to the Iron Warrior Series, Tracks the Pro Series, one or the other. I think it was Iron Warrior Series. He was trying to get in. There were some complications with it, and then by the time he could have had those issues fixed, the series just folded. So, yeah, it is what it is, though. But he's finally here. And he missed out. Sort of missed out when the guy started, and he figured, he's just gonna start out season 2. Nothing wrong with that, essentially. And yeah, Grave Prower. He's shuffling back. So he's not getting the run he needs right now. With the 91 of Maverick Taylor up front, there's Ricky Craven Big Mac. So I talked about Taylor Black, who did pretty well who managed to make it to Daytona. His teammate Taylor Black got a decent finish in the project in the duel number 1. The thing about him, Ricky Craven Big Mac and Taylor Black, is that they're 2 drivers brand new to the Tank Engine team. So I guess Tank Engine figured after Javon American didn't pan out, he might as well try and double their chance of success here. Guess they got a few extra funds in, so they could run 2 cars. So at least there's that. Oh, that's an interesting twist to it all when you sit and think about it. And yeah, there he is, the leader of the Empire, Colin Cropley. Now, like I said, he was in the top 25 in points last season, so he's locked in. But this team, man, I don't know. It's not like they expanded, but Cropley showed bits of what he can do. There were times where it seemed like he could have had a shot to win. His most impressive performance, I think, has to be Charlotte. There's about 20 laps to go. He messed it up, kind of. He messed up with 10 to go, but he had a run going. And then, like I said, it didn't pan out, but hey, like, Cropley tried. He tried. Didn't have a chance at the title, but it is what it is. Things happen sometimes. Okay, and Grave Prowler's behind Zach Miller. Grave Prowler's stuck in the back. This is not ideal because, you know, he has to finish ahead of the other open cars. And honestly, I can't tell where the open cars are right now. Tommy Lindbrook in 89 up ahead. Here is Eddie Nealon in the 41. And for his own team, Texas Racing from Houston, Texas, essentially. It's going very well. And, well, it's just like, they're starting to spread out now. Uh-oh. They're starting to spread out. Miles still shot in 66. So left out to dry. Oh, not anymore. Now he's getting help from the 99 and the 7 who are drafting together, pushing Caden Lemon in 53. And like I said before, Caden Lemon in 53, he's an open car. He made a couple starts in season 1. And one of them he wasn't scheduled for because Satsuki Himigari essentially had a career-ending injury after Ricky Raceway. So after Sasha Bright, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but just didn't. I don't know. That's a whole mess in itself. Don't really feel like talking about here. And here's 66 of Miles Taylor Strower driving a Plus 66 car. The Plus 66 car is essentially going to have various different drivers filling in. Either that or it's going to be a couple of the same drivers multiple times. I don't know what the deal is. All I know is that it's going to run in every race, but it's not really. It's basically on rotation among certain drivers. Now, still, Strower, as far as I know, is only scheduled for the Daytona race. Not sure he'll make any other starts. I mean, there's nothing against it. He finished top 25 in points and was kicked out. And here's his replacement up front, who might be able to log himself into the show depending on what happens here. Kirby Starr. But essentially, yeah, team switched ownership to, well, Kirby Starr. Now he's the driver. So now Miles Taylor Strower, no, just essentially got booted. Like, just bought out from, like, team was bought out from under him. And with that, Strower, he still managed to find a ride for the season opener. Heck, like I said, because he was in the top 25 in points at the end of season 1, he's basically locked in no matter what happens. Kirby Starr has to make sure he gets a good finish here. Getting passed up by Brad Bitt. Raheem Scott right there. Can he pass him? Oh my gosh, that's a photo. But Brad Bitt and Kirby Starr are locked into the field from this point forward. They're locked into the main race from this point forward. Craven Big Mac is left out to dry on the high side. That is not good. That is not good. There's quite a few open cars up front. This is not good. Jeremy Wade is up there. Hana Kanako's out there. Okay, they merged. Okay, they got in. I was about to say, that was kind of concerning because, like I said before, like, he cannot get hung out to dry like that. And Hana Kanako's doing a decent job so far. At least I think. And like I said, there's only a certain amount of spots available. So, they're just, okay, crossing the line. On to lap 10 now. Brad Bitt's still the leader. Mylon Harris right behind him. Oh boy. And Stephen Waters left hung out to dry now. Let's see how they are coming out of turn 4. Oh boy. Or not turn 4, sorry, turn 2. My goodness. Okay, Jeremy Wade is up. Oh my gosh, he's getting up to second now. Not getting the help he needs though he's okay, now he's getting a draft from Brad Bitt. Up to second now. So basically, yeah, 8 spots available. Sorry, I forgot to say that. 8 spots available. And now Jeremy Wade, uh-oh. That high side, they're shuffling around out of trial again. Let's see what comes of it. Oh, man. Allow Austin. Now runner up to 4th, Michael Taylor, who was a championship contender. And basically, now the whole team is just switched up wholesale. Numbers, sponsors, and everything. And let's see, and not only that, team change too. So they're really looking to step up. I mean, Michael Taylor was already up, but let's see how the rest of the team does. Maverick Taylor and Sean Swab Jr., his teammates are brand new, or some pretty much brand new. Maverick Taylor's running part-time, and right now he's all the way in the back. He needs to find a way to make position. Johnny Johnson III was leading led that lap, it looked like. And by the way, update on Taylor Lay. Yeah, he blew an engine literally right at the start. Not much they could do. They got the car out the way, though, so no caution came out for it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. But, like I said, Taylor Lay is locked into the show, so not much of an issue. They got, like, honestly, they just got to throw in a new engine in time for the main qualifying. Because after this duel, they're gonna be doing their, and this is not gonna be on screen. They're gonna be doing their qualifying run. Or like all the guys who are gonna be in the race itself are gonna do their qualifying run. So Taylor Lay has time to put that thing back to put the engine back together, or just fix it, put a new one, whatever they gotta do. Steven Waters up to third now. He is looking for some, not payback, sorry, that's not the right word, but basically he's just looking for some, I guess, a resurgence, if that makes sense, because seemed like he could have been a championship contender if it wasn't for his injury at Charlotte. He missed 2 races, and it was meant to be 3, but he came back a race early in order to stay in the top 25, and honestly, it's paid off because, well, he doesn't have to worry about missing the season opener. He's going in no matter what happens to him here. So, I mean, I wouldn't think it's a big deal, but some of these guys still like to win the race for bragging rights. Heck, Kana Lemon's up front. And she was, and I think she was a contender. Didn't really, I don't think it ended well. I think it was because I think her and Horsevar wrecked at the end of the race in the season 1 finale. I think, because I don't know, there's a multiple Monster Energy card. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But, yeah, and now he's just lost in the middle of the field. Let's see what open cars are in trouble here. Lyle Austin at 20. Hana Kanako in the 1 car. Brad Bitt is back there, but like I said, he was in the top 2. Or like he was one of the top 2 open cars at halfway, so he's locked in, even if he finishes dead last here. Marlon Harris all the way in the back. Craven Big Mac on the high side. Guess he was trying to make something work. Well, okay, let's see. Gap closing up. Gavin Clemens trying to make the show. He's the main guy in charge of Thundershark Racing. Decided to, make a 2-car operation. There's Kana Lemon that he's pushing right now. 3 open cars on the high side right now. Maverick Taylor all the way up. Not really any help there. It's just 2 cars. Him and Zach Miller. Raheem Scott has to make the field. He's good so far. Heading to the white flag. And there is Lisa McKenzie. Oh yeah. Said earlier I was going to talk about her, but she's basically the other half of that power couple team. J.R. McLaughlin, who drives the 44. Now he unfortunately didn't make the field for Daytona, for the season over Daytona race that's coming up. But Lisa McKenzie looks like has a shot. Oh, she went all the way down. Gets blocked by Miles Trower. She got blocked by Miles Trower. But as long as everything stays cool here, she's in the field along with Caden Lemon. I don't know where Kirby Starr is. Well, like I said, he's locked in anyway, so I don't know why I'm worried about that. But Marcus DeSuze up front. Trower can't seem to make a move on him. Just like that, Marcus DeSuze wins Duel 2. Now, Jesus managed to stay in the top 25 in Season 1, so he was locked in regardless, but still, this has to be a sense of, I don't know what the word is, redemption? Resurgence? I don't know. It must feel good. I don't know. It must feel good for Jesus. Either way, especially when he missed a few races. He was in a coma in Season 1. They didn't think no one thought he would be able to come back at all, but A miracle came. He got out of the coma a lot sooner than anyone thought he would. And it looks like he is locked in. Possibly, I mean, it's Daytona. Like, he might be locked in. Like, I mean locked in the sense of, like, he might be able to, make a comeback this season. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Let's get to the Duel 2 results. Alright, guys. Duel 2 results. Not going to say much here. Lord de Fayette wound up all the way in the back. So did Waters. But like I said, didn't matter. They were locked in the show. Brave Prower, though, just, couldn't keep up with the guys who got stuck on this certain pack. I don't know. Went caution free in this one, so, less damage race car, or no damage race cars aside from Taylor Light. He just got to fix the engine though because he locked in the field. Craven Big Mac, I think, is in. Tommy Lindbrook, however, is out. I think, apparently, yeah, Craven Big Mac got the last spot. Tommy Lindbrook, like I said, here's the list of DQs. Maverick Taylor, disappointing to see, especially since his teammate Sean Swap Jr. managed to make it in. Hana Kanako missing the field. Eddie Nealon, sucks for him, and Gavin Clemens. Now, Daytona season opener coming up soon.